Plum is a financial system that lives in Facebook Messenger. Plum works by securely linking to your bank, so it can analyze your financial transactions and it can learn about your income, your spending patterns, what bills you have to pay. Using this information, Plum can then automatically save for you. It can also help you avoid overspending on your utility bills, so Plum can see whether your current bill is more than what you should be paying, and it can tell you, hey, you should be switching to this other provider. And it can also automatically invest money for you using the same intelligence that powers the savings.
In terms of where we're going with Plum, I feel we're really getting close to this complete product where you connect your bank account, you save, you invest, and you don't get ripped off on anything. I kind of feel that by the end of the year, we'll have this amazing product that you basically is your companion for your financial life. That you just plug in your bank details and it does the rest.
Our goal was always to simplify finance for people. So we started with savings, so it's kind of natural for us to take it to investments as well. We took this complicated subject and we simplified it so that people can start investing with Plum with as little as £1.
We're authorized by the FCA as an appointed representative of resolution compliance. This means we sit under the license of resolution, which allows us to arrange deals and investments, which means basically to deliver the investment product that we're currently offering.
You can choose to invest in diversified portfolios based on the risk that suits you, or, and this is one of my favorite features, you can actually choose areas of interest to you so you can express your opinion through your investments. For example, you can invest in technology companies like Google, Facebook, and Microsoft. You can invest in emerging markets like Brazil and China, or you can invest in companies that are known for their social responsibility through our ethical fund.
So in terms of growth, it's been quite dramatic. Since last June, we had around 20,000 registered users on Plum. Right now, we have 130,000 registered users. We've hired Wonder, who was the product lead at TransferWise, making a big difference in how we progress on the product side. And then we've also been lucky enough to hire Elise from Deliveroo that ran the operations there and now has joined Plum and is the operations lead here.
So the future holds a lot of exciting things for Plum. First thing to mention is that we're going to put our first steps into Europe. We also want to completely make over our payment rails, so ensure that we can facilitate payments as quickly as possible so that users can get that instant gratification when they make a saving or when they make an investment. And the third thing is, keeping our finger on the pulse when it comes to open banking. So ensure that, we've got everything completely sorted when it comes to data aggregation and fetching the data that we need to make our product as slick as possible.
In terms of funding, we've raised 2 rounds. The first round was mostly made up from ex-founders. So we had Dimitrios Zopos, the founder of 1.9million, Ian, the founder of Lendinvest, and the Tuve brothers, who are the founders of Wandera. That money was used pre-product to build out the product and get our first users. And then with the success we had from January to the summer, we raised our second round of funding, which partly was down on Seedrs. 500 startups in the US was participating and leading that round, and also other prominent angels joining that round. And that round took us from a small team to a team of 12 that we are now, that are really looking to scale what Plum does.
So with this round of funding, we want to grow our user base to 500,000 users. We want to double our tech team, build and launch iOS and Android apps, and expand to more European countries.
I think when I first joined, something that stood out to me was co-founders Victor and Alex. They have a real mission, not saving and not having money is a very big social problem, and Plum is doing a big piece to try and solve that. Another thing is we're at the forefront of a lot of changing landscapes, and that's really, really exciting. So, open banking, GDPR, PSD2, that's just 3 names that I can drop, and we're right on the front line when it comes to that.
We can imagine a future where you have your bank account connected to Plum and you're chatting to Plum about a new loan you want to get, a new mortgage you want to get, and Plum is giving you feedback that is informed by your transactional history that it knows, and it intimately knows you in a way that no one else does, and it can give you the best advice for your specific need. And that's the future that we're building towards. That's the Plum that we see happening in the future.